Have you ever considered that the breakfast you've eaten for years might be quietly making you feel older, slower, and more tired every single day? It sounds unbelievable, but that could be exactly what's happening. You see, there are 4 types of food that should absolutely never be on your breakfast plate, yet they show up in almost every senior's kitchen. Worse still, most people over 60 eat at least one of them every week, completely unaware that it could be silently damaging their memory, draining their energy, even weakening their muscles over time. Asterisk, and here's the surprising part, some of the most popular healthy breakfast choices are actually doing more harm than good. But don't worry, there's good news. Your body's more resilient than you think. New scientific research shows that just one simple change in your morning routine can reverse much of that damage. By swapping out the bad foods for the right ones, you can start reducing inflammation, thinking more clearly, and even feeling stronger. No extreme diets, no fancy supplements. Asterisk. In today's video, we're going to uncover the 4 worst breakfast foods you need to avoid and the 4 powerful options you should eat instead. And we're not just guessing here. Every tip is backed by peer-reviewed studies conducted on adults over 60. One breakfast food that almost no one talks about has been proven to reduce inflammation in older adults by over 50% in just 8 weeks. That's huge. Yet hardly anyone knows about it. So stick with us because each section is more surprising than the last. Asterisk, where are you watching from today? Asterisk, before we dive in, a quick question. Where are you watching from today? Drop a comment below and let us know. We love seeing our community grow across the world. Every message reminds us how powerful simple health knowledge can be when it reaches the right people. People just like you? Asterisk. Now, let's unveil the first of the worst breakfast foods. It's something millions of seniors eat every morning without a second thought. But inside your body, it could be silently fueling inflammation, elevating your blood sugar, and accelerating muscle loss. For instant oatmeal packets at first glance, they seem like a smart choice. The box might boast heart health or low fat, and they're incredibly convenient. Just add hot water and go. Right. But for older adults, these quick packets can quietly do more harm than good. Asterisk, why are they such a problem? It comes down to how processed they are. The oats inside have been broken down so much that your body digests them almost instantly. That sounds good, but in reality it makes your blood sugar spike just minutes after eating, to make matters worse. Many of these packets sneak in an astonishing 18 grams of sugar per serving. That's like starting your day with a dessert. Asterisk, and it doesn't stop there. A common ingredient in these packets is maltodextrin, a processed carbohydrate that raises your blood sugar even faster than regular table sugar. Here's what happens in your body. First, your blood sugar skyrockets. Then, your insulin levels surge to try and bring it back down. And within a couple of hours, everything crashes. You feel tired, irritable, and often hungrier than before you even ate. Asterisk for older adults. This kind of sugar roller coaster is particularly dangerous. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who ate high glycemic index breakfasts saw a 47% increase in inflammation that lasted up to 6 hours after eating. That's not just a rapid blood sugar drop. It's a prolonged internal stress your body has to fight off. Asterisk, repeated morning. Sugar spikes have been linked to a 40% increase in insulin resistance, a key risk factor for prediabetes and type 2 diabetes, especially in aging bodies that are already less efficient at managing glucose. Asterisk, but here's the good news. If you love oats, you don't have to give them up. Just skip the pre-packaged versions and opt for steel-cut oats instead. Soak them overnight too. Makes them easier to cook and digest. Then, simmer them in the morning. No added sugar, no rapid spike, just steady, nourishing energy to fuel your day without throwing your system out of balance. Asterisk, remember, your first meal sets the tone for your entire day. And what seems convenient in the moment could be silently draining your energy hour by hour. Asterisk. 3 flavored yogurt. Asterisk. The label says rich in calcium, full of probiotics and good for digestion. But what most people don't realize, especially seniors, is that these little cups can quietly send your health in the wrong direction. Asterisk, many flavored yogurts are loaded with added sugar. In fact, some single-serving containers can have up to 22 grams of sugar. That's more than a candy bar. Imagine eating 5 teaspoons of sugar before you've even finished your morning coffee. Asterisk, but sugar isn't the only concern. These yogurts often contain artificial sweeteners, food dyes, thickeners, and chemical flavorings, all of which are known to irritate the gut and stir up inflammation in the body. A study published in the Journals of Gerontology found that older adults who consumed sugary dairy products experienced a 34% increase in inflammatory markers like CRP and IL-6 within just 2 hours of eating. That kind of spike can weaken your immune system, contribute to faster muscle loss, and even accelerate age-related memory decline. Asterisk, now, it gets even trickier. Yogurts labeled low-fat can actually be worse. Because when food companies remove fat, they often add even more sugar to compensate for the lost flavor. And in reality, fat is essential. It helps stabilize your blood sugar, supports brain health, and allows your body to absorb important vitamins like a D, E, and K. Asterisk. So, does that mean you have to give up yogurt entirely? Not at all. There's a much better option, plain full fat. Greek yogurt. It's thick, naturally high in protein, and still gives you probiotic benefits without the sugar overload. Add a few fresh berries or sprinkle some cinnamon. You'll still get a delicious breakfast, but without the blood sugar spikes and inflammatory consequences. 2. Breakfast cereals for decades. Many older adults have been led to believe that a bowl of cereal in the morning is a smart, heart-friendly option, especially those labeled as bran, whole grain, or high fiber. But the truth behind those claims might surprise you. Asterisk, most of these cereals are made from refined grains that have been stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients. What you're left with is a processed product that digests too quickly, making your blood sugar spike and then crash. Don't be fooled by those that say no added sugar. Many still contain sweeteners like malt extract or fruit juice concentrate, which affect your blood sugar just like regular sugar. Asterisk, a study published in the British Medical Journal found that older adults who regularly consumed processed breakfast cereals had a 21% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Another long-term study discovered that women over 60 who regularly ate cereal were 36% more likely to develop belly fat over time. That kind of belly fat is metabolically active, releases inflammatory substances that damage muscle tissue, stress your organs, and increase your risk of stroke and other chronic diseases. Asterisk, here's the upsetting part. Cereals are often chosen by seniors because they're soft and easy to chew, a practical option for those with dentures or sensitive teeth. But that short-term convenience can lead to long-term harm. 1. White toast with jam and margarine. Asterisk, just 2 slices of toast, a dab of jam, and a smear of margarine. Simple, affordable, and familiar. But this classic combo is actually one of the most detrimental ways for older adults to start their day, especially when eaten regularly. Asterisk, white bread is made from highly refined flour, which has been stripped of its fiber, stripped of its nutrients. Once you eat it, your body digests it so quickly, it's almost like drinking sugar. There's no slow release of energy, just a rapid spike in blood glucose that sets the stage for a crash later. Asterisk, now add margarine, which is often made from processed seed oils like soy or canola. These oils have been shown to promote oxidative stress, a type of internal rusting that leads to chronic inflammation over time. Then comes the jam, sweet, sticky, and loaded with sugar. When you put it all together, you have a breakfast that's basically sugar on processed fat and empty carbohydrates. Asterisk, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who regularly consumed refined bread alongside trans fats were 48% more likely to experience cognitive decline over 5 years. That means memory loss, slower thinking, and trouble concentrating. Asterisk, but that's not all. In adults over 60, eating this type of breakfast has also been linked to a 34% reduction in insulin sensitivity, a dangerous shift that makes it harder For the body to control blood sugar, over time that leads to more fatigue, a higher risk of type 2 diabetes, constant dips in energy throughout the day. Asterisk, according to findings from the European Journal of Endocrinology, kinds of high-processed, high-glycemic meals also weaken the immune system, damage blood vessels, and contribute to muscle atrophy. And for older adults already struggling with balance, strength, or independence, this kind of breakfast just makes everything worse. Instead of supporting your mobility, it silently pulls you further away from the stability and strength you need. To stay active and free, asterisk, the saddest part is that this breakfast is still served every morning in many nursing homes and retirement facilities. Asterisk, don't worry. Asterisk, we're not going to leave you with just the bad news. The next for breakfast options are not just healthier, they've been scientifically proven to reduce inflammation, protect your muscles, improve mental clarity, and support long-term energy. 2. Chia seed pudding. It might not look like much, but for people over 60, this is one of the easiest and most effective healthy breakfasts out there. Asterisk, chia seeds may be tiny, but they're packed with nutrients that support energy, digestion, and muscle strength, especially as we age. When you soak them overnight in water or plant-based milk, they transform into a soft pudding that provides long-lasting, sustained energy without a crash. Asterisk, why do chia seeds work so well? It's because of their fiber and omega-3 fats. Just 2 tablespoons give you about 10 grams of fiber and 4 grams of omega-3 south, which help fight inflammation. Both are incredibly important for older adults. Study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that older adults who ate more soluble fiber had a 39% improved insulin sensitivity, which helps control blood sugar. And regular omega-3 intake has been linked to a 30% lower risk of muscle loss over time. Asterisk, chia seeds also digest slowly, so your blood sugar stays stable for hours. That means less brain fog, more energy, and no sudden crashes. Even better, their gel-like texture helps nourish beneficial bacteria in your gut, boosting immunity and helping your body absorb nutrients, something that becomes even more crucial. With age.asterisk to make it, simply mix 2 tablespoons of chia seeds with half a cup of almond or coconut milk. Refrigerate overnight. In the morning, add cinnamon or a few berries on top. It's a simple breakfast that supports your joints, muscles, brain, and gut all at once. A fantastic choice for seniors who want something easy and healing to start the day. 3. Beetroot smoothie. Beets might not be the first food that comes to mind for breakfast, but for older adults, they can make a massive difference in how the body and brain perform throughout the day. Asterisk, these vibrant red root vegetables are packed with natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes and widens blood vessels. This process improves circulation, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach your brain and muscles where they're needed most. As we age, blood flow tends to slow down. That can lead to longer recovery times, less energy, and reduced ability to focus. Asterisk, but adding beets to your morning routine can help reverse that pattern. A study published in the journals of gerontology showed that older adults who drank beetroot juice in the morning had a 19% increase in walking speed and a 21% improvement in muscle oxygenation during activity. Researchers at Wake Forest University found that after just 4 days of starting the day with a beet-based meal, older adults showed better brain function, particularly in the frontal lobe, the area that controls memory and decision-making. Asterisk, the good news is you don't have to chew through raw beets to get these effects. A simple smoothie made with half a cup of cooked beets, a little water, and a splash of lemon juice can provide the same results. Drink it 30 to 60 minutes before moving your body, and you might notice more energy and better stamina. For an improved taste, try blending in half a banana or a few berries. It helps balance the earthy flavor while keeping all the nutrients intact. Asterisk, for older adults looking to stay sharp, move with more ease, and protect muscle strength. Starting the day with a beetroot smoothie is a powerful science-backed choice. 4. Pasture-raised eggs. Asterisk for years, eggs have been seen as something to limit, even the high-quality ones. But recent research is shifting that view, especially when it comes to eggs from pasture-raised hens and their unique value for older adults. Asterisk these. Eggs are nutrient powerhouses. They provide complete protein, healthy fats, and key vitamins like B12, vitamin D, selenium, and choline. All are essential for maintaining healthy muscles, a stable metabolism, and boosted brain function as we age. One egg gives you about 6 grams of easily absorbable protein. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate 25 grams of protein at breakfast were able to preserve 45% more muscle mass than those who had a morning meal that was primarily carbohydrates. But eggs are more than just protein. They're also one of the best sources of choline, a nutrient that supports brain chemicals and helps prevent age-related brain shrinkage. Fortunately, many older adults don't get enough choline in their daily diet. Asterisk. Now, if you choose pasture-raised eggs instead of conventional ones, the benefits multiply because the chickens are allowed to roam and eat naturally. These eggs have much higher levels of omega-3 fats and vitamin D. Asterisk cooking matters too. Avoid using processed oils like vegetable or canola oil. Instead, try cooking your eggs gently in olive oil, grass-fed butter, or simply boil them in water. Scrambled, soft-boiled, or poached. These methods preserve the nutrients and are easy to digest. Asterisk another plus is that eggs are soft and easy to eat. Perfect for older adults who have difficulty with chewing or swallowing harder foods. Few breakfast foods can pack so many nutrients into something so affordable and simple to prepare. So, don't think of eggs as just another breakfast item. Think of them as a building block for long-term strength and brain health. Asterisk if eggs are already a part of your breakfast routine, don't be shy. Just drop eggs in the comments section below. 5. Wild blueberries now. We're not talking about those big watery blueberries from the grocery store. We're talking about the tiny, dark, wild ones. These little berries are packed with powerful nutrients and antioxidants that act like natural medicine, nourishing your brain, supporting your metabolism, and helping your muscles stay healthy. Asterisk wild. Blueberries are especially rich in anthocyanins, compounds that help repair oxidative damage, calm inflammation, and even support brain cell regeneration. It's not just theory. Real research backs it up. In a clinical trial published in Nutrients, older adults who ate 1 cup of wild blueberries every day saw remarkable improvements in memory and concentration in just 90 days. Asterisk, but the benefits extend beyond brain health. Wild blueberries also support blood circulation, helping deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. That means better energy, faster recovery, and more stable mobility. Key to preventing falls and staying independent, asterisk, to get the full effect. It's crucial to choose wild blueberries, not the larger cultivated varieties. The wild ones are darker, smaller, and far richer in active plant compounds. Asterisk, how can you enjoy them? Add a handful to your chia seed pudding, blend them into a smoothie, or stir them into your Greek yogurt. They'll help keep your blood sugar stable while feeding your brain and body at a deeper level. So if there's one breakfast change you make this year, let it be this. Add wild blueberries to your morning routine. They're simple, delicious, and one of the most effective ways to protect your mind and your muscles as you age. Asterisk so. Now you know that the first thing you eat in the morning can either lift you up or slowly hold you back. Your breakfast is more than just a habit. It's a message you send to your body, and it's never too late to send a better one. Asterisk, you don't need a perfect diet. Why? It just takes small, smart changes like trading processed carbohydrates for real food, nutrition like blueberries instead of sugar, chia seeds instead of cereal. Every bite is an opportunity to build strength, protect your memory, and give your body the care it deserves. Asterisk. So ask yourself, what will you choose tomorrow morning? And if this video gave you a new perspective, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, turn on that bell so you never miss the tools to age with power and purpose. Join us at Mr. Senior Health.